Good evening, class. Good evening. How are you today?
Yeah.
I've seen you fine, but you seem quite tired. I understand it's an evening class. I would like all of you to stand up. Stand up, stand up. What is the activity of breathing in? You breathe in and out. Let's begin breathing. Give your friend a high five as he sits. You are all in bed. One correct. Now, Sanai, Frank, Charlotte, Fury, Margaret, Rolo, Tracy, Chesalem. It's a good evening and we are ready to study, right? Yes. Today we're going to learn about tourism supplies, and before then, we are going to remind ourselves what we learned about the components of tourism in the last session, alright? Yes. Who can tell us about tourism components, Ms. Margaret? We learned about the 5 A's of value, yes, meaning accommodation, attraction, accessibility. Yeah, that is very good. What about the importance of the core components? What are the importance of the core components? Yes, Vivian, what's the importance of core components? Yes, now. 699. Yes. It saves your time, yeah, especially in the transport sector, it saves your time. That is very good. Before we begin this session, all of you have gone for a tour, right? Have you ever traveled from your place of residence? Have you?
Yes.
Yes. If you have, I'd like you to start up. Look for a partner who has the same color of the clothes that you're wearing, and you tell them where you traveled to, what's the means of transport that you used, the food that you ate, and the activities that you did in that destination. Alright? Yes, stand up and share with me. A partner who has the same color of your clothes.
Well,
Alright. Now who was your partner?
Vivian.
Vivian. Vivian. Where did you travel to?
Mombasa.
To Mombasa. Okay. Which means of transport did you use? SGR. Uh-huh. Where did you stay? Airbnb. Uh-huh. What did you eat? Where did you eat? Or where did you serve your meal? Margaret, where did you travel to?
Kakamega Forest.
Kakamega Forest. Which means of transport did you use?
I used a tour
A tour van? Okay. Where
I
did you
slept at the Golf Hotel.
go to hotel? Where did you eat? Yeah? What?
Oh, God.
Having identified that, now you're realized to our tourism suppliers. Today we are going to learn about tourism suppliers, and our first learning outcome is identify the types of suppliers in the tourism industry. And number two, we explain the factors to consider when selecting the suppliers in tourism industry. For example, SGR. This is the transport. This is a supplier. They supply what? Transport facilities. We have Airbnb. These are hotels. They supply what? Accommodation. Hotels, they supply the food that we eat and all the other services. In your WhatsApp, I've sent you an infographic that we are going to read together. Can you see it? If your name starts with letter S, I would like you to read the first supplier in that infographic. If your name starts with S,
Accommodation from suppliers, for example, hotels, lodges, and resorts.
yes. In accommodation suppliers, an example is the hotel, the lodges, and the resorts. Alright? If your name starts with W, it's the second one.
Okay, transport supplier,
Yes.
NG Airlines, railways, cruise lines.
Yes. In transport suppliers, we have airlines, railways, and cruise lines. If your name starts with S, another S, apart from Sharon, we read the other one.
And have tour and travel suppliers.
Yes, we have tour and travel suppliers. Examples are tour operators, travel agencies. Alright? Yes, if your name starts with K, this is the next one.
Catering and food service suppliers,
Yeah.
for example, restaurants, cafes, hotel dining, and
Yes. Catering and food service suppliers, example is the restaurant, the cafe, the hotel dining, as well to go and find food and drinks. And the last person, if your name starts with N, to read the last one.
We have attraction suppliers, that is national parks, museums, beaches, and historical sites.
Yeah, that is attraction suppliers. They give me example is national park, museum, beaches, historical sites, and many others. In that infographic, you are able to identify the types of suppliers in tourism, right? Yes. Any question in the first learning outcome? Let's go to the next one. And before we go to the next learning outcome, I have a question here I'd like to ask. Tour guides are examples of tourism suppliers. Tour guides are examples of tourism suppliers. True or false? True or false?
True.
Yeah, the answer is true. Let's go now to the second learning outcome. The factors to consider in selecting suppliers in tourism industry. I want us to do an activity which is think, pair, and share. First of all, you think as a person individually. From there, I want you to pair with a person who is the same height or almost the same height as you. From there, we share our ideas to the class. You have 1 minute to think about factors to consider when selecting the tourism suppliers. 1 minute begins now. The factors to consider when selecting tourism suppliers. that you are of the same height or almost the same height. Stand up. Ariel, be quick. The same height or almost the same height. I don't want you to trust people with a tongue person. I want you to see the right order. Almost the same height or the same height. Almost the same height. Yeah, discuss with them what you have found out about the factors to consider. You can have your seats. The first group, Sharon, what have you identified as a factor?
And that identify cost and pricing,
Cost and pricing, yes.
and the quality of products.
Cost and pricing. The second group,
Reputation,
reputation, yes.
type of service provided.
Right. Comma and Emmanuel, what did you identify?
Reliability
Reliability.
and availability.
Margaret, what did you identify?
The type of service needed.
The type of service needed. That was good job, clap for yourselves. And here with me I have flashcard. I want us now to confirm about what you have said, whether it's right or it is wrong. And we add more points on that. In that flashcard, they have numbers, right?
Yes.
Whoever has number 1 to read it. Who has number 1? Yes.
Cost and value for money.
Cost and value for money, yes. Read it behind with something written on it.
Prices should be reasonable and competitive. They should also be affordable.
Exactly. Every time you are looking for a supplier, make sure that the costing that they are giving to you, they have the value for your money. Do not take exaggerated or pricing, right? Yes. What's number 2?
Quality of service and product.
Quality of service and products, yes.
High quality service that meet or exceed tourist expectations.
All of us, we need quality services. So every time you're checking for a tourism supplier, look for the one who offers the best quality that you desire. Who was number 3?
Reliability and consistency.
Yes.
Okay, they should be dependable, delivering services as promised.
Exactly. I want to ask you about reliability and consistency. Between Bonfire Adventures and Adequate Safari, in regard of reliability and consistency, which one would you choose? And why? They are consistent, right? And what's number 5? Number 4?
Reputation and experience.
Yes.
Suppliers track record and experiences, check ratings and certification.
Exactly. Reputation and experience. You don't just go for any tourism supplier. Look for the ones that have a good reputation that can help you to get a better product. Number 5?
Location and accessibility.
Yes.
Convenient, close to key attractions.
Yeah. Location and accessibility is key. You cannot go to look for a supplier who is coming from a very remote area and you need a tour package that will help you with your evaluation. Let's go to number 6, the last one.
Legal compliance and certification.
Yes, legal compliance and
This is how safety standards and tourism regulation.
Yeah, safety standards and tourism regulations, TRA. Thank you very much. That was quite interesting. Clap for yourself for participating. From there, we're going to summarize our session. And in summarizing our session, I'm going to draw a table on the whiteboard. I'm going to write 3 sections. In these 3 Our first section is the supplier. Give an example of that supplier and you state the role of that supplier in tourism. For example, I give you accommodation, right? An accommodation supplier, what do they do? An example is the hotel. What they offer is affordable housing or affordable places for comfort and rest. Alright? Yes, now you can come and write. Be fast about it. Now we want to try one more. That was good. Clap for yourself. Let us see what they have done. The supplier here is the transport. An example is railway. And the other thing, tourist. Is that right? Yes. They have accommodation. The example is hotel and resort, and they provide comfort. We have tour and travel. An example is travel agency, and we provide tour services. And we have come to the end of our session today, unless there is anyone with a question. If not, have a good day.
Clap for her.